then. Okay, then. Hey, cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, if you're not, welcome back, Bookie. I'm about to explain what the fuck we've been through because obviously, like, yes, I'm a tad bit toe up, but it's okay. I'm gonna sober up. Mwah. Baddest bitch alive. Pussy assholes can't stand me. Y'all know they hate to see me coming. It is what it is, and it was what it was. Yeah. Like, hoes don't be popping that shit enough. Like, bitch, can't help pussy assholes fuck with me. And that's on my worst day. That's on my worst day. Pussy asshole can't fuck with me. Like, and I know they hate that for me. Cause they like, this bitch is still here. She's still popping her shit. And she still thinks she the shit. And I do, bitch. And I the fuck do. Any fool, let's get into it. So I'm gonna show y'all the outfit. I was gonna do like, I was gonna do like open top. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be very respectful, very cute, very dainty, not doing too much, but doing too much. I need a pussy asshole to feel me. This is the purse simply because, like, girl, this was kind of a last minute outfit grab. Boom. This is the shoes that we were wearing in this Aston. That, yes, ma'am. Clap. I'm very pissy that I really missed that Wale concert. Can you circle back? Like, please circle back. Yeah, circle back for me one time for the one time so I can slide through real quick. Last time y'all saw me, I don't remember where I was going, but I did tell you that I ended up going on a date. Remember I told you I was like, oh, I just joked about going on a date and then I ended up going on a date. So, bitch, let's talk about the date because that was a complete shit show. And that was a reminder to me why I don't do dates. I really don't do dates. On Mad Buddy, right? Y'all, I was so heartbroken. A bitch just, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Heartbroken. Shattered. Yeah. What K. Michelle said, some need another man to get over the other one. I hope y'all rescheduled that one battle. Mind you, there was supposed to be a battle in Detroit, right? And I book my hotel and everything in advance, but did I do that for this battle? No, I was dragging my feet a tad bit. So when they said the battle got canceled, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was a tad bit happy because what you mean my nails not done yet and y'all want to host the battle? You got me fucked up because I need to step through that bitch because a pussy asshole could never. You get what I'm saying? And right now my nails are very much healing. I'm a very good ass bitch. I be popping it off with my teeth. You can get a floss. I be flossing it through. When I got my nails done, I always popped it off doing hood ass shit. But I'm a very dainty ass princess now. So what do? I use acetone. I cut it to the lowest because y'all know I love my dick rappers. So I cut it down really low and I set my hands in acetone as a bougie bitch that I am now. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it real classy, real pristine. Let that sit in real quick. That's what I'm saying. This not my first time having like a nail break. It just do be devastating me a tad bit because like, what the fuck? Like, we exchanged information. Boom. He ended up hitting me up. We were talking. We hadn't been talking for like a week. I'm not going to hold you, right? So we hadn't been talking for too long. We had been texting, this, that, and the other. Nothing to it. Next thing you know, he talked about he want to go out on a date because he planned out the day. Prior to going to the spot, he did lose me a little bit because he hit me up and he was like, send me a picture of yourself date of, because mind you, I kind of sort of forgot about the date, but that's because that week was busy as is. So he's like, you know what I'm saying? See you. You know what I'm saying? He updated me, reminded me about the day because life in itself be crazy. A lot of stuff be popping up last minute, this, that, and the other. So cool, he reminded me about the day. I'll let him know, like, yeah, so cool, I'm gonna slide through because obviously I'm gonna slide through. And he was feeling like a vibe. That's why I agreed to it. So it's like, okay, cool, you a vibe. Let's see what's gonna go from there, this, that, and the other. He's like, send me a picture of you. And I just thought it was crazy because we had set to meet up in a few hours. So it was like, why do you need a picture of me when you should, you know what I'm saying? You should know what the fuck I look like. It's blowing me that you might not know what I look like right now. So I was like, you don't know what I look like? Because he asked me for a picture. Me being me, it's either you trying to send a picture to your friends to be like, oh yeah, I got her. And it's really not that because you really don't fully got me. You get what I'm saying? I hit him up. I'm like, so you don't know what I look like or something? He claimed, you know what I look like. I told him, I said, well, the countdown begins. I can't make it up. I literally said, well, the countdown begins. Because mind you, you're going to see me in a few hours. I didn't do nothing crazy because obviously I knew we was going to Benihana. So I kept it real simple, real cute. I pulled up Uber, dropped me off to the front. I let him know. I said, I'm here. Mind you, he wasn't inside. Like, I walk in there and I'm sitting down. Mind you, it's blowing me a tad bit because it's like, I feel like you should be waiting for me in there, but it is what it is. So he ends up walking in later on. For the most part, I'm not crazy about Benihana, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not knocking him, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a judgmental ass bitch. I'm just here for the ride. Cool. So she let us know, like, we waiting for a party and then she gonna seat us. Right when she say that, the other people roll up. So boom, as soon as they roll up, she sit us at the table. We sit at the table, we chilling, vibing, this, that, and the other. Our server comes, she introduced herself. Mind you, he couldn't remember our server for the death of him. If his life depended on him, he would have been long gone because, like, mind you, our server had a bow in her head, right? And the fact that he couldn't remember our server, it is what it is. It was what it was. But it kind of blew me a little bit. Y'all see that I have these train tracks in my teeth. So for the most part, like, I know what I can eat and I know what gets stuck in my teeth. So before we even got to Benihana's, me and you, I knew I wanted noodles. I knew I wanted noodles and shrimp. That's really all I wanted because noodles, they don't get stuck in my bracket as much. Rice, I eat rice on a day-to-day basis. So he was like, basically, his family used to run the streets, this, that, and the other. But it's kind of blowing me a tad bit. And I'm going to have to slap a cap on his head and have to call his bluff because, mind you, when we had got seated, like, his back is to the door. I'm not going to elaborate on that. If you understand what I'm putting down, you understand what I'm putting down. Buddy's back is to the door. What did you talk about? You used to be, you know what I'm saying? You used to be a dope boy. You used to be top of the line. But your back is to the door. He's sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. And then the other people sitting right there. So it's just like, I'm to the door. I'm to the window. My back is facing the crowd. But like, I can see over there. I can see over here. I can see all around me. The fact that he's sitting here is killing me. So it's just like, even if you was a quote unquote dope boy, you should have like redirected because I'm the type to purposely sit somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you know better, you do better. And he didn't know better because I just feel as if like, if he knew better, he would have been like, oh no, don't sit there, sit over here. You get what I'm saying? So like right then and there, I had to slap on cap on him, and caught his bluff. You would think we was playing a game of BS or something. So boom, I told the waiter lady, I said, I just want some noodles and shrimp, nothing more, nothing less. When I had placed my order, he was like, that's all you want? Yeah. And I guess that wasn't really sitting right with him. So he comes up, he's talking about that's all you want. I said, if that's how you feel, like go in here and place the order for me. You get what I'm saying? So like I put the ball in his court. You pick what you think I should eat type shit. He says something to the lady. Mind you, the lady over here telling me, I said, does it come with noodles? She talk about no, it's rice. Why the fuck would you order me some shit that don't include noodles? Like, you already know I want noodles. The fact that you over here requesting noodles, not noodles, but you requesting rice for me is kind of blowing me a tad bit because like I just told you I want noodles. Why would you request rice for me? I don't mind you requesting something that I don't want for me, but just make sure what you request for me is top of the line. Like, you putting me onto something new. You get what I'm saying? But it was never given like you putting me onto something new. I've had Benihana's fried rice before. It ain't shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not geeked up about Benihana's fried rice. That's why I want noodles. I didn't do too much. I just let her know. She was like, it's rice. Cause I was like, does it come with noodles? She talked about, no, it's just rice. You ordered me a fucking rice platter when I told you I want noodles. You're a badass listener. You're already not making it. You're not making the cut. You're doing a little too much for me. You're a badass listener. Like I said, I tell her, I was like, I don't want the rice. I want the noodles. So she traded it out for me. A dinner was included in the order. So I said, yeah, I guess I want it. Then she asked him, she was like, do you want your dessert? And he said, no, he don't want his dessert. So she asked me, she's like, do you want his dessert? I said, no, I don't. I just want the scoop that comes with mine. So I ordered the scoop that comes with mine. It's cool. So like, boom, go ahead, push them and shove. They get to whoop, really saying shit to it. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been to Benihana's before. Benihana's, I don't go to Benihana's a lot simply because like it just be the same ass shit, just a different day. I'm not hating on Benihana's, but like I didn't see the whole little like train with the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing, just a different day. I've seen it before. And he had asked me, he was like, you seen it? Yeah, like the only thing that was different from his act that wasn't from the rest is because you know how they do the little like choo-choo thing? Choo-choo and the steam coming out the onion. He put a green light on the train. That's the only difference. But other than that, it was very much the same thing that they always do. It's the same show. Cool. I'm not tripping. I'm not saying nothing. I don't really care. I'm just here for it. Obviously, I'm not recording. I'm not a recording ass bitch, point blank, period. So I don't know if he thought I was going to be geeked up or what the fuck he thought. I don't really know. I got noodles, shrimp, and chicken. He was like, you don't want no steak? No, I'm not going to hold you. When it comes to steak, I am a bougie ass bitch. You can't eat steak just anywhere. I don't request steak from just anywhere. Respectfully. There's just some foods I just don't be letting just anybody make, and steak is one of them. He ordered filet mignon, so he ordered like a damn near everything. He had shrimp, chicken, steak, and then they ended up bringing him more shrimp, 3 more bigger pieces of shrimp. So mind y'all, he got his platter of like everything, and then they ended up pouring him like 2 other bowls. So it's like he got his plate with every damn meat on there. I'm not saying I'm not judging him. If you like it, I love it. That's what he said his go-to order is. I'm not judging. I don't really care. He gets one of everything, and then he gets like 2 separate bowls too, right? So that's like what he's sitting in front of me. I got my noodles, I got my shrimp, and I got my chicken. I got exactly what I wanted to get. So I don't really know what the difference was other than them adding a dessert to my order. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really go to Benihana's like that. I don't know the menu like that. I really don't know. He claimed he be there a lot. So that's why it's like, I let him order for me. Volunteer type of stuff. He claimed he watched Battle Rap, but then he, like, I don't know, like, he may have watched Battle Rap at some point in his life because he says, like, he fuck with Loaded Lux. Cool, that's cool or whatever, but there's other, like, up-and-coming battle rappers, and he don't seem to know any other name besides Loaded Lux. Who else you fuck with? Crickets. Like, how you watch battle rap, but you don't know who else you fuck with? That's kind of blowing me a tad bit, but it is what it is, and it was what it was. I'm not really tripping. He talked about there was that New Jersey dude that he really fucked with. I said, what New Jersey dude? He talked about some, he don't really know. So I told him, I said, describe the person. You get what I'm saying? Because if he would have said he said New Jersey as it pertains to battle rap, but if he would have been like that New Jersey dude with the dreads, I would have been like, oh, you talk about Arsenal. Or the bald-headed New Jersey dude who kind of be forgetting his lines a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? He got some good ass shit. I would have been like, okay, you talk about twerk. Mind you, I'm over here damn near trying to play charades with you. Like, who you fuck with as it pertains to battle rap. You talk about Lux, but who else? Then you said New Jersey dude. I told him, I said, describe him. He can't describe him. That's kind of like, it's not really a red flag, but it's like questionable because I'm not understanding right now. Like, you claim to know battle rap. It's okay if you don't watch battle rap. Just say, I used to watch battle rap. I'm not going to feel offended. You get what I'm talking about? So it's like, I don't know. It very much felt like I was carrying the conversation. I was laughing him out his drawers. Push come to shove. We eat. We do what we need to do. The bill comes. The bill comes to $344. I can tell you the bill because why? Shorty brought the the little wireless payment thing, little white box. She brought it over to him to make the payment. He taking so long to the point where like the box turns off. I didn't even know the box could turn off. No shade, no tea. So the box ended up turning off. The only reason I know the box turned off because he had to call the waitress again. Mind y'all, prior to the waitress being called and the check being given, he ordered a Casa Azul. So when he had ordered the Casa Azul, he ordered 1 shot. And then after he finished his shot, I let him know. I was like, you should order 2 shots. Just order a double shot. I didn't order no drinks. The only thing I ordered was water and ginger ale, white bodysuit on, and then blue jeans with the Wild Things. So boom, he see the Wild Things. He's like, what shoes are those? Like, I assume he a sneakerhead. I don't really know. I don't really care. I let him know they the Wild Things. He talked about what's the name of it. I don't really know. The retro whatever bookie. I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm a sneakerhead, but I'm not really a sneakerhead. I just like what I like and I will get what I like, but I'm not too invested in it to be like, these are Jordan 14s or this, that, and the other. I don't really got too much time for that. Like, I got sneakers in my closet. I don't wear too much. You know what I'm saying? They pop up every blue moon, and it is what it is. It is what it is. He talk about they don't got none on his size. That's why he ain't never knew about it. This, that, and the other. Okay, cool, whatever, boogie. He want to get another shot. And he looking for our waitress all over the place. So I let him know, like, you should just order a double shot because she's somewhere in the kitchen. Mind you, the girl who was at our table too. She had a food allergy. Two of the girls that are at our table having a food allergy. I'm on some like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just vibing. So I'm just assuming that our waitress is like busy talking to the chef on some like she got a food allergy ass shit. So he starts getting irritated because the waitress not there to like take his order. I mean, because we already put our food in, but he want more liquor. So I let him know like just take a double shot because at the end of the day, you take a double shot, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be straight. He swear up and down he ain't need no double shot. Okay, cool. He confused our waitress. Our waitress was Asian with a bowl. He confused our waitress with some black girl. How the fuck? Like, it's one thing if there was like two light skinned girls and you were like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you mixed up the two light skinned bitches. No, our waitress is Asian and you think she this black girl. Then you think she the white girl. I'm like, are you drunk already? Or at some point in time, some other waitress is walking by. He reports our waitress to that waitress. Talk about, I don't know where our waitress is being damn near dry snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, whatever. Whatever it is, what it is. You want your liquor. You haven't seen her in a hot little minute. Okay, cool. Boom. He take a shot. She bring the shot to him. Right? Next thing you know, he done down that shot. Okay, so you two shot in. Dude over here making our food, this, that, and the other, right? He makes our food. Then the lady who, remember when I had walked in and she was like, oh, do you have a table? That lady's walking past. She's assigned to seating people. He come up talk about some damn near dry snitching again. Oh, I don't know where our waitress is. She been gone for a hot little minute. And that's what I told him. I said, I don't think our waitress is expecting you to be downing the shots like this. You get what I'm saying? I think she's just not trying to be up all in our face. She ain't been gone for too long. You just drinking a little too fast for her. So mind you, he done ordered 3 shots of Casa Azul. That's fine. That's great. I don't really care. Mind you, I get to eat with chopsticks because I'm a cultured bitch. Yeah, you ain't expect that of me, did you? Exactly. Me being me, I know the area. So I let him know. I was like, if I'm asking him, I'm just talking. I'm like, do you eat sushi? No, I don't eat sushi, this, that, and the other. Mind y'all, because there's a spot over next to Benihana's, it's called 10 Sushi. There's another location near Sam's Club in Maple Grove. So I let him know, I was like, there's a spot over there called 10 Sushi. We can go over there and I'll buy sushi for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? He talked about, no, I don't know if it's the ego, this, that, and the other. I don't really care what it was. But he talked about no. So he talked about he don't eat sushi. Okay, cool. But they got fried rice too. I'm not one of those people like, oh, I care whether we go to a high end or low end place. I'm just here for a good time. If I'm not having a good time, that will irritate me a tad bit. Yes, not even a tad bit, a whole lot of. Because we can do the most cheapest shit as long as we're having fun. I'm all about having fun. If we're not having fun, it's a waste of my time because I really, with the utmost respect, and I don't be saying this because I'm trying to like knock people off their pedestal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I always tell you, everybody should be able to pop their shit. They should feel the way they want to feel. But at the end of the day, like I really be having a lot going on personally. You get what I'm saying? So when I do go out, I want to have fun. I like to have fun. And you know what I'm saying? So all that being said, I'm not tripping about it. Boom, I go ahead. The receipt come. That's what I'm saying. Going back to it now. So boom, the receipt come. He over here, the machine that turned off. Our waitress got to come back to turn the machine back on because she got to enter some type of code. So boom, she pulls back up to enter some type of code to like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't know verbatim what he had said, but it was damn near awesome. Like I wasn't expecting the total to be this total type stuff. And he kind of like try to shift the blame to me. I didn't took myself to fine dining steak establishments before. I didn't took my mom out to eat, spent the same amount, like 300 some. I done spent the same amount on me and her by our lonesome and paid the tab. She ain't never knew the total had came to 3 something. You get what I'm saying? I spend that on makeup. I'm not saying that, but for the most part, like, y'all get what I'm putting down. And I say that very respectfully. So it's just like, I didn't say that to him, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really caring. So the fact that he's not paying the tab, I'm not really tripping about it. I done seen the total. He talked about, should I tip her? Mind you, he had said prior that he wasn't going to tip her because Shorty was MIA the whole time. He was like, I hate the fact that I got to talk to everybody else, as it pertains to requesting another drink. That's what I told her. I was like, I don't think she was expecting you to be down in this shit like it's water, respectfully. I've been out to eat on numerous occasions. Your waitress is not going to be in your face all the time. They're not going to be up your ass because they got tables to be maneuvering around. So it's like, order something that you want to really get the job done for you until they're able to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because they will circle back. I'm not saying that, but I'm thinking it in my head, and the fact that he don't know that is crazy to me. He was like, yeah, the tab is what the tab is. And I let him know. I was like, we could run off on the tab. But I said that on a joking manner. I don't really mean run off on the tab. I'm one of those people, I'll let you be a man. You know what I'm saying? I really will. I'll do the whole, like, you know, I'm shutting the fuck up, being quiet, this, that, and the other. Because I play my role. I keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really awesome, like, playing my role, keeping it cute. But at the end of the day, like, the way he keeps talking about the check, I've been on dates before. Motherfuckers have paid the tab, and I can't even come back and tell you how much we spent on the dates as is. So he damn near gets shifting the blame on me, talk about something, you know what I'm saying? Basically, what did I order type shit. That's crazy as fuck to me because hypothetically, let's assume that's really pushing it, but let's assume my order came to like, matter of fact, let's pull out the calculator, right? Because it was $3.44 and change, right? So 344 and change. Let's say my total came to $70. $70 is really pushing it because all I had was noodles, shrimp, and chicken. But let's really say my tab came to $70 with the 2 drinks. Boom, bitch. Calculated type shit. So obviously, like Benihana's, I'm assuming they put gratuity on there. They have already charged him gratuity for his amount. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know if they put gratuity on there. We haven't got an itemized receipt. He's just looking at the total on the little kiosk shit. Me being me, I ain't never scared to be like, you know what I'm saying? Can I get an itemized receipt? If you feel as if the total's not right, you should request an itemized receipt. So he over here talking about damn near trying to push the blame on me, talk about he damn near trying to make it seem like I'm the one that ran it up to the 344, which is crazy to me because if you look at my order, ain't no fucking way you think I ran it up to that. You got all of this plus 2 extra bowls of rice. Ain't no way you think I ran it up. Like, you got 3 jumbo shrimps on top of filet mignon, and on top of chicken. You got a whole plate plus 2 other small bowls. At what point did I run up the tab on your shit? I'm not tripping. It ain't shit for me to walk up to that lady and be like, hey, this is what I ordered, and pay my tab. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Saying I spent $70 would really be pushing it. That's why I asked him, because he was damn near trying to push the blame on me. That's why I asked him. I said, how much is the Casa Azul? He talked about $30. Okay, cool. You ordered 3 shots of Casa Azul. You didn't spend $90, and that's not even including tax. So therefore, like, we see where the amount is coming from. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, but it's safe for you to imply like, yeah, this is your tab. One thing about intense and sure, I'm not the type where you take me out and I'm going to rack up the bill just for shit and giggle. No, I'm the type, like, I order what the fuck I can afford, because if you try to be on some real wacky shit, I'll pay my bill and get the fuck out of there. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not, no, because you requested me to go on a date with you. I put time in my schedule for you. So therefore, if you can't afford what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Going out on dates is a rich man's sport. I had said that on TikTok before, and people like didn't understand what I was talking about. It's really a rich man's sport. She could run up the tab on you and just leave you for dead. You get what I'm saying? Me, I got a little self-respect because, like, bitch, I was raised better. I could be on some grimy ass shit. That's what people don't understand. Like, I could be a grimy ass bitch, but I choose not to be. I'm not really tripping, because if you can't pay for it, I'll pay for my food and then leave you here. If you gotta wash dishes, you gotta do what you gotta do, because I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not taking care of no grown ass man. That's your mammy's job. I'm not gonna hold you. That's your mammy's job. Like, all that shit is dead as fuck. Catch me in my younger years. You know what I'm saying? I might guilty conscience feel bad and just, okay, cool, just to get all that shit done. But at my big grown ass, dusted ass age, that shit's dead as fuck. Like, you invited me out. I'm the type of bitch, if you invite me out, I gotta pay my own tab. You can never expect me to be back in your face again. Point blank, period. Because at this point, if I gotta pay my own tab, I'm wearing the pants. So there's no reason for me to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, he ended up paying the bill. He was like, how much should I tip her? Me, I'm the type, I tip 10%. If the service is phenomenal, I'll tip a little more than 10%. And if you don't understand 10%, 10% is just boom. Let's for instance say your total came to $100. If your total came to $100, 10% of $100 is $10. I'm the tithes and offering ass bitch. I grew up in the church, so I do some tithes and offering 10% as shit. And then if it's above and beyond, I'll go above and beyond 10%. But it always starts off at 10%. Always the bar starts at 10%. If you fuck it up, 0. If you do phenomenal, okay, cool, we move it up. But always 10%, so I let him know 10%. From what I hear, you wasn't satisfied with her service. You didn't know who our waitress was. You was reporting her. You was damn that dry snitching the whole time. And then you asking me, and you told me you wasn't going to tip her, but now you asking me how much you should tip her. I don't know, whatever floats your boat for. I don't know what your pocket's looking like. Mind you, prior to us placing our order, like I told you, he said only order off the appetizer menu. I let him know it ain't shit to me. He talking about, you really willing to do that? I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? This your show. Whatever you want to do is what you got to do. I've been on dates where motherfuckers don't even spend hundreds of dollars. And it's the best date I've ever been on. I've been on dates with motherfuckers, they'll go above and beyond because they want to hold the title of, oh, I spent this much in a day with you. They just, for shits and giggles, they just want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the placeholder. So it's like now you motherfuckers got to do some, you know what I'm saying? It's just they really competitive. That's where I'm getting at. Like, I've been on dates with people that are very competitive. I've been with hoodbuggers, this, that, and the other. I'm not avoiding of relationships. I just don't be having too much good experiences on a date to be going on dates. You get what I'm saying? But it's just a matter of like, what we gonna do next? Mind y'all, prior to us linking up, I had let him know. I said, cause he wanted to like pick me up. I told him, I said, I'll meet you there. And then after we meet there, I'll be stuck with you the whole rest of the day. I cleared my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like letting him know I cleared my schedule out for you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like damn near without saying do your big one. You all be talking about y'all want trick. Bitch, me and y'all don't speak the same language. Give me an angel investor. I need a Christmas miracle. ASAP, expedite that shit, please. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we want, bitch. We don't speak the same language. You get what I'm talking about? Respectfully, we not on the same plane field. But y'all looking for tricks. I want an angel investor. We in front of Dave Investors. I let him know, like, I don't think I really want to do Dave Investors. I'm not gonna hold you. So, he's like, okay, cool, let's go to the movies. Boom. I don't watch no movie with non-reclining chairs. So as I'm calling them, he's talking about that's really a waste of time. So me being me, okay, cool, whatever. It is what it is. So I hung up the phone. He talked about no, you should check. Okay, cool. But she was making it seem like I was making a big deal out of nothing. Now it's like, okay, cool, whatever it is, what it is. He pulls up, mind you, this man and told me, cause I didn't slap the hat on top of his head, cause he capping a whole lot of capping. He said he new to the city, but he really liked that for real, right? Boom. He pulls up to the AMC that used to be over there by Foot Locker. You know Arbor Lakes. Y'all, if you know Maple Grove, you know Minnesota, you know Arbor Lakes. You know there was an AMC over there. Now the AMC is no longer AMC. So when he pulled up to that location, you know, by the Bath and Body Works, all of that, he pulls up to that location. That AMC closed around COVID. You said you've been out here 7 months. How you know there was an AMC over here if you only been here 7 months? The AMC had closed before. Mind you, the AMC had closed prior to you getting here. So how would you have known this was the AMC? Slap another hat on your head. I'm not calling his bullshit out loud, but I'm calling his bullshit because your story at this point is not adding up. He asking me what we should do. That's not my job right now. I'm wearing the skirt in the relationship. You got the pants on. So you, like, when I told you I literally told him in text, you got the whole rest of the day with me. I guess he thought I was playing. He pulled up to the AMC. I'm thinking it's crazy because you wouldn't have known this was the AMC because it's not really your city. That's crazy as fuck that you pulled up over here talk about, oh damn, I didn't know AMC closed. We pull up to the other location. I didn't remember that location, but as soon as we pulled up to that location, I remembered the location. I was like, damn, I've been here before actually. Last time I was over here, I was dealing with a stub bug. I'm not gonna hurt you. He's type shit obsessed with me. He be seeing me in passing a few times. He be calling my mom his mom. I don't tolerate that type of behavior. But when he was doing his little hood behavior, he lost me because he started talking about children. I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now. You speaking French. German, if anything. That's wild. Cool for Cocoa Puffs in the head, but he was really sweet. Last time I did pull up to that AMC where we was at, I was with that hubba guy. I was with him, and we didn't even get to watch the movie because he had to run. He had to run a play. So soon as like cause he was like, okay, cool, let's hang out. Cause I guess he was trying to play on a little date or something. Y'all, mind y'all, on the way to the AMC, he gonna call one of his Hubburger friends and locked up behind the clinkers. He called him up. And then his Hubburger friend, I guess he tried to like scare me on some like, oh, I hope you don't break Buddy heart. Brrr, I don't give a fuck. Slide through. Cause if he don't act right, he can get left too. Hello. We get in the AMC. As soon as we get in the AMC, he gets to like asking the girl a bunch of questions. She a little teenager girl. You could tell she don't really give a fuck. It's more so like, pay your ticket and get the fuck up out of my face. That's the vibe she giving. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So boom, we go get some popcorn. I let him know I can't really eat popcorn. I can eat popcorn, but I don't feel like getting the kernels out of my teeth. Like I got braces on top of it, so it's gonna get stuck in my teeth, and I gotta get the kernels out from if they get stuck in my gums. I don't want to have to deal with all of it. We go get water. Oh, you only have Dasani. I don't fuck with Dasani. Mind you, and the dude that's taking my order, he look like he in high school too. He talking about some buddy that I'm gonna talk about. I don't fuck with Dasani. Da 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 da. Prior to us going to the AMC, like we ain't had nothing planned. I could have told him a spot to go to, but I had just referred you to Tan Sushi. You can't get too many spots up out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're gonna try to take the next bitch over there. I can't have no type shit like that because you're trying to make the block hot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, he pulls out a little. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them fucking vapes. He's smoking vapes. And I hate that for me because it's like at your big grown age, no disrespect, but ain't no way. And all I'm smelling is what's this? Passion fruit, strawberry shortcake. What flavor is it? I'm realizing at this point, because he did go to the bathroom while I was in Benihana's. I'm realizing at this point, like, oh, because he was at the bathroom. He was at the bathroom for a hot little minute. He went to the bathroom several times. I'm starting to realize I don't think he got to pee. I think he really, because y'all know how them people get with them vape. They don't think they addicted, but you dead ass got addict ass behavior. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't be trying to be disrespectful, but it's giving like y'all be fiending off that shit. And at some point in time, he could be tapping his pockets like he part of the step team. I'm not gonna hold you. And in my head, all I'm thinking is he better not be pulling out this fucking vape. Like you better be looking for like some chapstick or some shit, like some lotion or some shit. I don't know, something. He disappointed the fuck out of me because all that tapping, y'all, he was looking for the damn vape. He gets a we watched Scary Movie. I think it was 2. I don't remember what number it was. We watched Scary Movie. They were making a lot of references, but the lot of references they were making is to Sinners. If y'all watch the movie Sinners. So like he wasn't catching, he didn't catch the first Sinners reference, but he was catching the rest of them. But he wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, catching on to all the references. There was a lot of literature references he wasn't catching on to, but it's like it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like in the car, we started talking about like Pangea and stuff. And I think he thought like I was dummy and I was supposed to be like fascinated by what he knows about the topic. But he didn't realize, like, I don't know. Y'all know me. I sometimes like I'll stick around because something about the human mind fascinates me. He was on some like boom. We was on the phone one time and I had told him I had ran track. And then he had mentioned later on, he was like, yeah, you got an athletic body. And he was like, I remember that. No, I told you I ran track. When you met me, I had a sweatshirt on. You didn't see my face. So for you to be like, oh, you athletic built, that kind of threw me off because it's like, you didn't see my full figure. You get what I'm saying? So boom, we talk about Pangea. And then he makes a mention on some like, what he said, he was like, we talking about Pangea, and he's basically like reiterating what I'm saying back. So that's when I let him know. I was like, we're basically saying the same thing. I had made mention to Lucy. If you know Lucy was one of those like, I don't want to call them, I don't know what they call, but damn, because I really don't know what they call. I don't really get in the world of science like that. But you know how they be finding fossils and shit? They found Lucy, and Lucy was like a big breakthrough as it pertains to like the Big Bang Theory and the evolution of everybody. So I tell him, I'm like, yeah, so with the whole Lucy situation, he talk about, yeah, no, I watched the movie. And that's one thing like that kind of blew me a little bit because it's like he was trying to school me, but he was, I don't know, like it was just weird because it's like he was reiterating what I was saying, but just like changing the wordings. I didn't been done that, did that, and it's not even on some shit I learned in college. No, there's some shit I learned in high school. I'm just the type, like, I did debate team. So when we did debate team, they let us know, like, when you are going into, for instance, a courtroom, you don't just get educated on what the topic you want to know. You have to understand your opponent's point of view. It's one of those, like, if you're going to be knowledgeable on a topic, to be extremely knowledgeable on the topic, one, you have to be able to break down whatever ideology you're talking about in layman's terms, in a sense of, because you know, a lot of people, when it comes down to like, boom, we can talk about what I know, politics, boom, be into politics, this, that, and the other. But for someone who don't be into politics, if I say gerrymandering right now, if I say free riding, those are terminologies only set for politics. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the room with other politicians, they know what I'm talking about. For instance, I mentioned angel investments earlier. You in the world of business, you know what an angel investor is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like terminology only used in a certain demographic and a certain subject field. So with that being said, it's just like, I don't know, he was throwing me off a little bit. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't judging how he was thinking, but it was definitely like, he wasn't well versed on his opposing side. Like if we were in a debate right now, he wouldn't be able to hold his ground in the debate. Cause one thing about Ntina, thing for sure, like when you learn about a certain topic, you know you're an expert in the topic. When you can dumb the topic down enough, you are able to break down whatever you know to the point where they can understand. Like you can dumb it down. That's what layman's term is. You can dumb it down to the point where the common person can understand what you're talking about. You can also be able to switch vernacular and boom, you're in a room full of people who are well equipped of understanding what you're talking about, and you can use terminology with them. It's like being able to do that. That's how you know that you're well equipped in the topic. He more so like when you hear people talk about something, there's just, I don't know, like, I don't like, I've been around enough people to know, like, when you hear them talk about stuff, there's a twinkle to their eye. There's something about it. Like, you can tell this ain't no, like, copy and paste that shit. When he was talking, it was very much given kind of copy and paste. Like, you believe in what you heard, but you're just regurgitating what you heard. It's not on some like, this is truly what I believe in. That's what I'm saying. Like, we talked about the whole Pangea thing and how the world started off as one and broke off into different pieces. And I mean, like, I don't know. It just didn't seem very, I'm going to say, authentic. The conversation didn't seem authentic. It very much gave, he was just regurgitating what he had learned. I'm not judging. You should be able to have an intellectual conversation with someone. And it just never was given that. I don't know. It wasn't given that. Boom. Like I said, we went to the movies. While I was at the movie finished. He said he didn't like the movie, but at the end of the day, you chose the movie, so it don't really matter. So when we was done with that, it was very much like, whose house can he drop me off at? My cousin's, my uncle. I'm trying to figure out where he could drop me off at. He's feeling some type of way because it's like, damn, I can't drop you off to your crib. No, you cannot. With the utmost disrespect, I don't know you like that. And I've dealt with my fair share of crazy people. I do have my fair share of stalkers. He say he damn not be doing 4th of July fireworks when he pop out with his friends. I've never seen it. I'm not knocking him. Maybe he do. Since you say you be making fireworks 4th of July type shit, people need to be paid. It's the first of the month. Amen. Bills gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? You talk about you gonna do all of this, that, and the other. You gonna put your money where your mouth is. Fucking with me. Fucking with a bitch like me. I'm gonna take you to the nearest spot that's open right now. You gotta put your money where your fucking mouth is. Cause I got a few homeboys that got a bunch of employees that need their fucking bills paid. So go ahead and spend that shit. You fucking with the right bitch, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. So I ain't say all of this, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling vibing, this, that, and the other. He said he well connected in the city, this, that, and the other. I did feel like I was carrying the whole day because it's like I'm damn near shit talking, you know what I'm saying, laughing him out his drawers, but I don't want him to come out of his drawers. I do hope they do figure out a new date for that battle rap event and it don't conflict with my schedule. Cause I did see bad news on there. I saw Shuni the rapper, Chess. That was a good card. I am kind of sad that they canceled it, but I'm not sad because my nails not done. Y'all not about to have me over there in Detroit with my nails not done. You got me fucked up. For respectfully, you got me fucked up. You think I'm about to be over there nails hair not done? No. Take me on a date. Don't expect the coochie in return, cause it's not that type of party over here. He dropped me off. I hit him up on some like test run type shit, cause he say, you know what I'm saying? He da 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 da. I'm the type of person to know that you don't really own the venue, but still play in your face cause you said you own the venue. Yeah. So when I calling him up, I'm hanging with my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up. Oh, can we get a plug? This, that, and the other. Because he said he was tapped into the seat, but you don't got no plugs on speed dial. He talking about he don't got nothing, this, that, and the other. Oh, okay, cool, because that's dead as fuck. Like, you got your back against the wall, you ain't got no plug, and you like flavored hookah. I was just raised to use my manners. It is what, you know what I'm saying? That's just me as a person. I ain't no rude ass bitch. I will use my manners. I know there's a time and place for everything. He dropped me off, this, that, and the other. I realized I didn't tell him thank you. He held the door for me several times and I did tell him thank you for that. So me being me, I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. I realized that like, I didn't tell you thank you for the date. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? I had texted him that. Y'all, he gets to making a big deal out of nothing. Oh yeah, this, that, and the other, because I'm the type you got to say thank you to. Like, you got to shit. And I'm one of those people, like, if I hurt your feelings, you need to, like, you need to let me know that I hurt your feelings, because I'm not going to know that I hurt your feelings respectfully, because my intentions don't never be to hurt nobody's feelings. So, like, I had let him know on some, like, I don't know when I'm going to see you again. So when I see you again is when I see you again. And he took that as I never see you again as shit. But me and his schedule never aligned. When's to say we'll ever link again? I don't know. So I let him know, like, I'll see you when I see you. And he took it to heart. He took it to heart. Instead of him, like, leaving it at that on some, like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? He gets to making a big deal out of nothing. If I say that's not how I met, and you, like, it was never that deep, and you get to running with it to try to make it that deep, no. Mind you, I haven't even known you for more than a week. Like, before our date, I had some like shit happen on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It was a build up. So as is, you know, you being you, knowing that you talked to me, know that I got some like stress. It wasn't stressful because it was dealt with. But at the end of the day, some shit popped off that it was unexpected. Y'all know I don't fuck with unexpected ass shit. So unexpected ass shit popped up. I had dealt with it. But at the end of the day, like, a lot of shit came with it. Cool. So, you know, like, life in itself has been kind of hectic for me. So for you to take like a small situation and try to blow it up, that shit blew the fuck out of me, because I don't know you like that. We hadn't been knowing each other for more than a week. 2, I got shit going on. So if you know I got some shit going on, your best bet is to try to lighten my load and be a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Not for you to try to start a catty ass argument over a bunch of nothing. So that's why I had told him, I said, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He had sent a whole paragraph. And in the paragraph, he talked about, it's crazy that I'm even sending a paragraph. I told him, I was like, yeah, it is crazy that you're sending a paragraph, because it's really nothing. Like, you heard about some shit I said. I'm taking your feelings into consideration, and I do apologize. That's not how I meant it to go. And I'm trying to let you know it's not that deep. And here you are still trying to make it that deep, texting back to back to back. Because mind you, I'm younger than him. I told him, I said, I took accountability. You didn't have to hit me up on some like, you ain't never told me thank you, this, that, and the other. You didn't hit me up. I hit you up. I corrected my mistake. You said you was feeling some type of way. I could have disregarded your emotions, but I let you know I hear you how you feel, and I'm letting you know it's not that deep. So the fact that you keep trying to make a big deal out of nothing is really kind of blowing me a tad bit. I really do be having a lot of stuff going on. So it's like, you don't have to lighten my load, but the least you can do is be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? You're not being peaceful. You're trying to bring some unnecessary ass shit into my life, and I'm not. If we was talking for a long ass time, yeah, cool. Maybe I'll be willing to like go back and forth with you. But I haven't known you for long enough for me to be trying to be well invested into some shit. I'm cool. I'm cool off it. I stopped replying to him. You got to go because you bring too much stress too early. I don't know you like that. It was never that deep. And you trying to make something that wasn't deep. And you got to go respectfully. Like, you actually got to go. You just reminded me why I don't do dates. Shit don't be fun. We was better off, the amount he spent at being honest, we was better off going to motherfucking get a seafood boil for real. Get our hands dirty, really cracking this shit. I would have preferred that than us being over there. He said he from a city that I had been to. So I had told him, I was like, oh, I be eating this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. He talked about he don't eat that, this, that, and the other. Because later on, I was like, oh, have you ever tried rolling ice cream? And rolling ice cream is where it's kind of like Benihana's, but for dessert. Like they'll cut up the fruits, this, that, and the other in front of you, and they'll get to, you know what I'm saying? And they had another location, and they had a location in Maple Grove, but that was like my high school year. So the fact that they had closed down that location was crazy to me. I told him, I said, you ain't never had rolling ice cream? He said, no. Mind you, he say that he's steady eating out. And that, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't eat fast food places. Me, I'm the type of bitch, give me a chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I ain't never forget what I came from. You know what I'm saying? Give me some fucking chicken nuggets from McDonald's. He talked about some, oh, are you talking about Cold Stone? No, what the fuck? What are you talking about, Cold Stone? I know Cold Stone. I'm talking about rolling ice cream. You don't eat sushi. You don't do this. You don't do that. Like I don't know. You say you be eating at at restaurants, but what restaurant you be eating at other than Benihana's? For real, I don't like motherfuckers coming over here stressing me out. Y'all, complete menace in their city. I had a good ass time though. I do want to go back. I do want to go back to NOLA. One thing I realized about NOLA, and it's so crazy because it's like, people talk about, we always talk about slavery and we know it happened. But like for me, I never grew up in this country. So I don't really, I read books about it. But when I had went over there, like you experience what the fuck they talk about when it comes down to history. Because a lot of people don't understand, like a lot of the people, like boom. A lot of the people who went through slavery are still alive. So when people be like slavery is so long ago, it's really not, because some people that are impacted by slavery are still alive. So you can't discredit from them. And it was like, I was over there and I had like met this one girl and she was sharing her experience about how they took her to a field trip to a cotton plantation. They made her pick cotton at her field trip. And that was wild as fuck to me because me and her around the same age. So it's like, I live in Minnesota. We don't do no shit like that, bitch. Our field trips, we went camping. Not gonna hold you, damn near broke my ankle fucking with my phone. But, that's why I'm like, all right, like, it opened my eyes because it's like, I don't know, like, New Orleans is so, and it's so crazy because we live in a day and age where it's like everybody's fixing stuff. And the fact that nobody looked back at New Orleans and like, damn, we need to fix this city. Ain't no way y'all think New Orleans gonna still be here in like some years. New Orleans is like drowning, literally drowning. Crazy as fuck to me that nobody's trying to find a solution over there. It's a lot. It's really a lot. But I had a good time. Love the food out there. Can't wait to go back. I enjoyed my time. I did. I was a tad bit of a menace. This dude did try to get my number, but I was this dude try to get, I'm really not a troublemaker. I'm just like, I'm a pretty ass bitch. Motherfuckers like me. And, they do be trying to press upon me. Y'all know I'm quick to make new friends. So yeah, I made new friends. One of my new friends kind of threw me off a tad bit because you don't pop your shit enough. I might not pop my shit as much as I could, but I like being around motherfuckers who pop their shit and aren't threatened and they don't want to live in your skin. They be in their own little lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my type of environment. To go out today, I went to a concert. I had a good ass time. When y'all talk sometimes, it kind of shows what y'all used to, because this one girl was like, dudes don't really be buying drinks, this, that, and the other. And that blew me a tad bit because, like, baby, when I go out, I've had motherfuckers just give me cash for being pretty. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, people be talking about people don't be doing shit like that, but they do. I've had my drinks paid for before, my meal paid for before. But I don't sit and be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, thank you to whoever and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, this one girl on TikTok was like, motherfuckers don't be doing that, this, that, and the other. Y'all gotta be selling y'all coochie. No, you really don't have to be. But then again, that shows the level of what you have been exposed to. Oh, and then I had went to, oh yeah, I forgot. So boom, bitch, I got choked up. I almost left y'all, but I did get choked up. So boom, we had went outside. This is around 4th of July weekend. 4th of July weekend, I had so much events to go to. And I happened to squeeze all of them in there, which was very surprising, but I did. I squeezed all of them in there. I get downtown, connect the dots, you know what I'm talking about. I'm at the ghost room. Soon as I'm in there, I'm talking to security. I don't know him. He looked like he knew staff because I've never seen you before. I was chatting up with him for not too long. One of the security had gum and I wanted gum and I had said that I wanted gum and they was going to give me gum. But then like I went in the venue and I forgot that bitch, you were supposed to get the gum. So I tried to go back out to get the gum. I couldn't get the gum because like, no, girl, you doing a little too much and we're not going to let you come in and out. Decide what you're going to do right now. So I couldn't get the gum, which was devastating. I went back upstairs to go where I was. I go back to where I was. Y'all, next thing you know, dude talk about some, hey, it's my friend's birthday. Can you just dance on him? It's his birthday. Me being me, I don't know buddy like that. Buddy don't know me like that. Mother Nature's in town. No, if I was overly drunk, still no. Before I could even be like, no, the alleged birthday boy comes over. Y'all, he done choked me up. I can't make it up. He done choked me up. I had to back up. And I'm just like mind boggled because who the fuck is Buddy? Like, ain't no way I'm getting choked up in here. This is why the fuck to me. Next thing you know, I go to the other window sill and I see the security that was supposed to be where he was supposed to be, but he ended up moving spots. Who told you to move? Remember, you pinky promised me that you would stay here. Why didn't you stay here? If you would have stayed here, I would have never got choked up. Now I'm choked up by this random ass strange ass man. His friend did apologize because he was like, I didn't expect him to do that. I'm so sorry. But y'all, I'm full up. He didn't full up, choke me up. You strange ass man, don't choke me up. You know what I'm saying? It took everything in God, in the Holy Spirit to, you know what I'm saying, get me together. Because who is this man? Y'all know I'm put to, you know what I'm saying? I be on the edge a little bit. So I let security know, like, damn near got choked up in here. After I damn near got choked up, I got up out of everybody's face. So we went over there to brunch. I'm glad I went over there to brunch because I did meet a few people that I hadn't seen in a holla minute. Hi, Boogie, how you been? Bitch, call them shotgun shook because they was tapping. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn. What is y'all on over here? I don't like this type of energy. I was gonna go to Giddy, but then brunch they had food. I put my food order in, and when I put my food order in, I went inside and I got to eat it. Brunch, Ghost, and Giddy. I don't know what else to call Giddy. You know what I'm saying? So Giddy is Giddy. I pinky promise I really was gonna make it to Giddy at the end of the night. But once I started eating, I don't really get on my knees a lot, but I get on my knees for you. Mwah, I love you. You know what I'm saying? So food was delicious. I really was skeptical about going in there because who is in there? I'm very much a who gonna be there as a bitch. Because y'all know I don't fuck. I done bumped into a few old friends that damn I ain't seen on in a minute. I've been meaning to circle back over there because there's another thing on the menu. I told y'all a while back, I was like, there's something on the menu I want to try over there. So I do have to circle back over there. But yeah, for the most part, it was nice seeing familiar faces. Cause damn, what the fuck you doing on these parts?